Hey everybody, thanks for coming back and watching me again on your computers or your phone, whatever you're watching this video on. I want to talk real quick about when you should hire movers. Now, this is something that is a little bit seasonal. Movers get very busy in the summertime. That's usually when most people have to move from the months of May to about September. In the biz, as I like to say, we call it moving season. Now, this is where most of the legitimate moving companies are going to get booked up on certain days out of the month or out of the summer. So it's really important to get proactive when you're hiring your movers. During the rest of the year, there are other days of the week and times of the month where moving companies will get booked up. So this is just as applicable if you're not moving in the summertime. But what we recommend is starting to call movers 4 to 6 weeks out. Usually they're still going to have some availability that much time out. They can know to hire and train some people if they're going to get particularly busy on certain days. So most movers are going to be able to accommodate that for you, at least the good ones that are able to execute on the services that they're providing. In the summertime, it's especially important to get on that. In Gainesville, towards the end of July, almost all of August, the good moving companies are all going to get booked up. And what happens when the good moving companies in your market get booked up, it leaves the door open for the rogues, the fly-by-nights, the guys who have a pickup truck and decide they want to start a moving company all of a sudden. Everybody has to start somewhere. We get that. We started, with a pickup truck, but we're a legitimate moving company. We became a very legitimate moving company because we do the right things and we have the right business practices. Not everybody is going to do that. So it's really important to figure out which moving company you're going to hire or narrow it down to top 3. Get 3 estimates, whether you're just making it on your to-do list one day, call 3 moving companies, get 3 quotes, decide which one fits your situation best, book those movers that day. You don't want to let this just drag on and all of a sudden you get to moving day and you don't have a moving company, or you have to go on Craigslist and find some random moving company, or you have to make several calls until you just get anybody to come and help you. Call the good moving companies 4 to 6 weeks in advance and lock in your move. If there's a certain situation where the date may change, then tell them that most of the time they're going to be willing to work with you. If they say they can't work with you and your closing date may change or whatever, maybe that's not a good moving company, or maybe it's not the best moving company for you. There are moving companies that once you've locked in a deal with them, they don't penalize you for making a change. So it's better to just get proactive, get everything on paper, tell them your situation, get a quote, lock it in as far in advance as you possibly can, because the good moving companies are going to get booked up on the popular days to move. And you don't want to be stuck with somebody who you wouldn't otherwise hire, because that's where you start to hear the horror stories. So whether you hire us or somebody else, book them in advance. Thanks.